Hi everyone, this is Vaughn again, and today we're going to work on introductions, standard English conversation, and basic introductions. I will be speaking in everyday common American English, no surprises there. And what I'll do is go over beginning to the end of a standard introduction to someone. And these are examples, and you can substitute your name, what you work, where you live. So let's start off. Hi, my name is Vaughn, and I'm from Seattle, Washington. What's your name? Again, you can substitute your name and your location there. The standard response is, my name is Jane, and I'm from Brazil. Or it could be, my name is Juan, and I'm from Mexico. Continuing on with our introduction, is telling people what you do. You could start with, I work in the IT industry as a director. I work in the IT industry as a director. Again, that can be substituted. You could say, I work in the hotel industry as a manager. I work in the hotel industry as a manager. Continued with our introductions, a common thing to say would be, what type of work do you do? What type of work do you do? Please remember to wait for the person to respond. I will speak more about this close to the end. It's very important. What type of work do you do? As we continue, the next question can be, can you tell me more about your job, please? It sounds very interesting. Can you tell me more about your job, please? It sounds very interesting. And remember to wait for the response. Continuing our conversation, another question that can be presented is, how long have you worked in your job? How long have you worked in your job? And remember, wait for a response. And again, I will tell you why at the end, close to the end. And a good response back after they have told you the answer is, I see, that's a fair amount of time. I see, that's a fair amount of time. And ending a conversation. It's always nice to end a conversation very pleasantly if possible. Thank you very much for your conversation. Thank you very much for the conversation. And remember again to wait for a response. Usually during that time, the person will respond, say thank you also. They may want to exchange contact information, Facebook groups, or phone numbers in a business situation. So, thank you very much for the conversation, and wait for their response. And finally, have a good day, or have a good evening, or have a good night. And smiling would be appropriate. We do a lot of video calls now, and it's always nice to end the conversation very nicely. Have a good day. Bye. So, I was mentioning to you about some things at the end. These are some of those tips that I was talking about. One of the primary things that I noticed when I'm talking to people and practicing English with people is they try to rush sometimes. Don't rush the speaker and wait for a response. I've seen people basically ask questions over and over and over instead of waiting for that response so they can respond accordingly. So remember, don't rush the speaker and wait for a response. The next is I've noticed people speak fast sometimes. So don't speak too fast. Pace yourself. Have a normal conversation. Hi, how are you doing? I'm fine. Thanks. I hope to see you again. Okay. You don't have to, hi, what are you doing? What are you doing today? What are you going to do? Hi, my name's Bob. I do this. Slow down. Slow way down. And basically speak at a pace that they can understand you and it's comfortable. The next is you do not have to give your entire resume on an introduction. And resume is, some people use the term CV. And in America, we'd say TMI, too much information. You don't have to give too much information when you're meeting somebody. They don't need to know your life story. So basically, hi, I'm Vaughn and I'm from Seattle. Nice to meet you. I don't say, hi, I'm Vaughn from Seattle. I've gone to college. I've done this. I've done that. And I've got 10 kids. I got this. Slow down. Okay. Basically, what you want to do is just introduce yourself. Hi, I'm Vaughn. I'm from Seattle and I work in the IT industry. The next is very important, and this is probably more important than some of the other things, is feel the vibe you're giving off. What that means is feel how the person is receiving you. Are they receptive? Are they listening? Are they not paying attention to you at all? So feel the vibe that they are giving you. And be sincere in your questions and responses. So when somebody asks you something, be sincere. Yes, I think you have a very good job. It's very nice. Don't be nonchalant as in like, yeah, nice job. Okay, that's not good. So you want to be sincere in the questions and responses. And the last one, remember this. You only have one time to make a first impression. Okay? When you meet me or I meet you, you only have one time to formulate an idea about a person. So practice this so when you meet somebody, you leave a very good impression. That's ideal. So practice. Okay, and in closing, let's talk about practice. Okay, first thing, if you could, find somebody to practice with daily. Practice with a friend. That's always helpful. They can give you feedback. You both can improve together. Also, the second is record yourself and listen to the playback to hear your improvements, to see if you're getting better. It's very important. Find a partner online. I go to Free for Talk to help people from time to time, and it's a good place and it's free. And the last but not least is practice, practice, practice. Don't get discouraged. Keep practicing, please. And finally, thank you very much. I appreciate everyone who listens to my videos here. Please subscribe, pass it on. I'd like to grow the channel more and help people as much as possible. And I do appreciate everyone. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day.